Thanks for listening to English Go Podcast. If you'd like to listen without adverts, read episode transcripts, or listen to extra bonus episodes, please check the description for more details. So today, I'm trying something completely different. I'm recording outside. And it's not the first time I've recorded outside, but what's different about today is that I've actually brought all of my recording equipment with me. So, the last time I recorded outside, I was just recording using a phone. But this time, I've got my laptop, I've got my microphone, and I've got some large headphones as well. So maybe it looks a little bit strange, but I've managed to find quite a quiet park to record in. And inside the park, there are these nice huts that provide shelter, so it doesn't get too hot. Because today, actually, it is going to be very hot, and there's going to be a lot of sunshine in the morning, so it's really important that I get lots of shade, lots of shelter. So, in the background, you might be able to hear the sound of a basketball, and maybe some children playing, and sometimes you might be able to hear the bullet train passing by, and they're quite frequent, so you'll probably hear one during this recording. Anyway, why have I come outside today? Why did I decide to record outside? I think every now and again it's nice to change things a little, to do things a bit differently. I think it helps you sort of reset your mind, and I don't know, it helps you with motivation and gives you more energy. That's what I find anyway. So I've been coming to this park a lot in the mornings to study here, and then in the afternoon just heading home to do my normal job. So anyway, yes, it's just a bit of an experiment to see how it goes. I'm not sure if you can hear too much wind. I think it might be okay, and there should be no echo at all, which is really good. Anyway, let's carry on with the podcast. So lately, the weather in Japan has been getting sunnier and sunnier, more and more warm. And as you probably know, I really like warm weather. But I have a problem, because I get sunburned very easily, and I'm quite bad at remembering to put sun cream on as well. Or maybe that's not the problem. Maybe the problem is I'll look at the weather forecast and I believe it too much. It says, it will be cloudy. It will be a cloudy day today. So I think, that's okay. Maybe I don't need to put sun cream on. And then when I'm out, all of the clouds go and the sun comes out, and then it's too late. Maybe you can hear that. But yeah, that is the sound the bullet train makes when it's going past me. Anyway, so that's how I easily get sunburnt. And what I've started doing is carrying sun cream with me. But it's sort of a pain to put on outside, isn't it? So maybe I'm riding a bike and I think, okay, so the sun has come out, but it's only about 20 minutes until I get back home, so I'll probably be okay. But no, I still get sunburned. So I need to be a lot more careful about that now that I'm living in a country so hot, with so much sun. I mean, normally if I just go to a sunny country for a holiday, maybe I'm there for 1 week, 2 weeks, a month or something, and so it's not too bad. But when you're exposed, when you get a lot of sun, and a lot of UV, ultraviolet light from the sun, it is very bad for your skin and rather dangerous, and it can cause skin cancer. So I have to be very careful now that I'm living here all the time. So it's a bit of like a double-edged sword, which means there's like good points and bad points. So I really enjoy the sun, and I like to go outside when the weather's nice and warm. But at the same time, it's difficult because it's so easy to get sunburn. At the moment, it's only June, and so it's going to get warmer and warmer because August is the hottest month. And already in June, I'm starting to feel like, I think there's going to be some days coming where I'm not able to go outside just because it's so hot, or it's too sunny, or even if I'm wearing sun cream, I'm still going to get sunburn because the sun is just too strong. So like I said, a bit of a double-edged sword. It's like good and bad at the same time. You know, I feel like my voice is a bit slower today. A bit slower than it normally is. Maybe a bit more relaxed than it normally is. And that's because I'm sitting in the park recording this. And when I come to a park, I always feel a bit more relaxed. I think that's just being like the effect of being outdoors on a nice day. It always makes me, I don't know, just like my breathing becomes slower. I just feel more relaxed. And it's very relaxing staying indoors as well, because it's usually very quiet in the flat, but I don't know, something different. Maybe it's the sound of the birds, or the sound of the wind, or who knows, I don't know, but yeah, nice and relaxing. Anyway, on a completely different topic, I don't know I don't know how like interested any of you are in like technology type things, but was it last night? I think it was yesterday. Sometime yesterday, I was watching like the news from Apple about their new device, their new piece of hardware, which is sort of like a virtual reality headset. What's it called now? The Apple Vision Pro, I think it's called. And I'm quite interested in it. I have used VR before. I've had 2 different like VR headsets, but with both of those headsets, I always end up feeling sick after about 10-15 minutes, so it's not very good for me. But as the technology gets better, as it gets sort of faster, it's there's like less and less feeling of sickness. And Apple usually have a good like track record, which means it just means they're usually good at doing something. So they have a good track record of releasing very impressive hardware and software. So I think that this new headset that they will be releasing next year is going to sort of set the standard for VR headsets. You know, it's going to be like the best, and then the other headsets, like the manufacturers, will be trying to catch up with Apple. So I was quite looking forward to this news, and I think they've been working on it for 7 years. I think it's been a long time. So I heard about it a long time. So I've been looking forward to this news for a few years now. And I thought it's going to be very expensive because it's an Apple product, and they usually make like the best product you can make. So like high-end product. So I thought, it's going to be expensive. I imagine it's going to be around £1,000. But more realistically, it's probably going to be around £3,000. So they've only released the price in dollars, in US dollars so far, and it's $3,499 US dollars, which is just an unbelievable amount of money. It cost a lot more than my laptop costs. So I'm very interested in the technology I think it looks like a fun device, but it's priced so high that it's difficult to imagine it selling well. I can't see it selling well. And I can't buy one. It's just too much. But maybe in the future there's a cheaper version, or maybe you can buy like a used one, and that's much cheaper, and then perhaps I'll consider it at that point. But it does look more useful than the other ones, the other VR headsets, which are normally aimed at just gaming. Whereas this one, this isn't gaming first. It's like, yeah, I guess you can play games on it, but that's not what it's for. It's difficult to describe what it's for, but it's just sort of about bringing applications into your environment, like surrounding you with these applications. But I think the thing that I would be most interested in is the ability to sort of have your own movie theater, with a very, very big screen. That's probably the thing that interests me most about it. But yeah, for £3,000, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, that's it for today's podcast, and I hope you've enjoyed listening to the sounds in the background, the sounds of the park. Until next time, bye-bye.